Yes, we can hack time. We can't create more of it, but we can shrink and stretch it, or I guess a better term would be we can speed it up or slow it down, because it really is all relative. If that seems weird to you, think about this. If I told you something that you really want right now, something you've been really dying to get, something you're trying to accomplish, and you think it could be coming any day now, and I say, yes, you will definitely get it, but it's going to take 4 months. You say, 4 months, that just seems so long. Does 4 months looking ahead seem the same as 4 months looking back? Think about the last 4 months were like how fast it went versus how fast you think the next 4 months are going to go. 4 months, we're in June. Oh, that's October. But we look back, we're halfway through 2023 already. Does it feel like half the year has gone by? Remember when COVID started? That was over 3 years ago. And when all of that began and they were predicting how long it was going to take to get through it, it seemed like such a long time off. Doesn't seem so long ago now, does it? It also works the other way too. There are times where we're running late, and now time seems to be moving so fast because we're concentrating on trying to get where we're going. We're paying attention to that, and we're being impatient about our progress physically. Try this. Keep your eyes on the road, but look at your clock every once in a while. And as you look at it, let's say it's 8:41 and you need to be somewhere at 9 a.m. And you're saying, okay, it normally does take around 20 minutes, maybe it could be less, but any traffic light I catch, that's going to add 2 minutes to it. Just forget about all that. Keep your eyes on the road, but occasionally look at the clock and be impatient about how fast time is changing. Actually want that clock to change faster. It's 8:41. Where's 8:42? It's 8:41. How's it still 8:41? Finally, it's 8:42. Where's 8:43? Do this, and you'll be surprised at how fast you make progress. And you won't be able to time warp in an instant to where you need to be. But I've done this a number of times, and for some reason it's worked out really well. At the same time, there are those days where no matter what you do, it seems like something just keeps getting in the way to slow you down, as if you're not meant to be where you want to go as fast as you'd like to be there. And you have to accept that. That's another thing where there's a reason, and it usually has to do with whatever your intention is of where you're going. There's a lot of things that have to fall into place. There are a lot of other people affected by it. It could be, hey, it's stopping you from being in a collision course with somebody else at an intersection, whatever it may be. If you accept that and say, I'm going to get where I need to be at the exact time that I'm supposed to be there, and nobody's going to notice the difference. Now, that may not work if you're trying to catch a train or a plane. If you're due to be up on a stage presenting at a certain time, maybe things will get delayed. I can't guarantee that. But in most circumstances where there's a good possibility there'll be a lot of other things going on, you say, nobody's going to notice. I'm going to get there at just the right time, and I'm going to be just in front of just the right people at the right moment, and everything's going to work out perfectly. I can tell you I've done this multiple times, and it's actually worked out better than I even expected it to. Things happened that wouldn't have happened otherwise. I ran into people I wouldn't have met otherwise because they were in a certain area that I wouldn't have been directed to if I had gotten there on time. It's been amazing. It's all relative. It's all perspective. So back to wanting something, but having to wait a certain amount of time for it. Enjoy the process. Enjoy life. You may be having to wait for it because you're supposed to be appreciating what you already have for a little while longer, because once you get that one thing, there's then going to be something else that'll be the next goal. That's how we are programmed as humans. We've got to keep growing. We've got to keep striving to achieve things. And take an approach like Arnold Schwarzenegger took before his career took off. When he wanted to be a bodybuilder and he was working out, and working out can be a real chore. He looked at it as every single rep was one step closer to the goal. Every single rep charged him up and got him excited that he was one step closer. Enjoy life. Enjoy the time. Know that you have plenty of it, because you will, as long as you remember that.